You bring shame upon us. You think we care about your stupid pride? This is for Mamuk! We cannot lose!
Oh-ho! The great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see. Send your whole army. You still won't need
No, please.
I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
That's why you have this.
Confidence. Changed. She wasn't like this before.
Damn, man. I was like, fucking less than 30% of life than most of that fight. Jesus Christ, man. Talking about see your pants fights. That knockback, man. I like. The distance is way too big.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be? How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanuhanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
No. No.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you all right? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me...
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
promise. Yes, that's what I am. I'm Kulul Jaja's daughter, and Tuliholal's next Dawn servant.
Yeah, just run away from confrontation.
Come on, let's rejoin the others.
This is what people do in real life. It's like they don't want to confront anything remotely complex or hard to deal with. Earlier, and meanwhile,
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover. Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Bibil?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I fail to understand my own people.
oh god, when the history, yeah, it's nice to know where, you know, a people's history and where they come from and stuff like that. But when their history is like holding them back from their future, progressing their village and their tools and things like that, then no, the history isn't very good. Like with the bird people, it's like oh, our farms are failing, so let's go back to the old ways of sacrificing our lives to restore our plants. I'm like, no, dude, just this guy had the answer of, you know, learning agriculture and fixing the soil, and so you don't have to rely on that stuff. Yeah, it's nice to know where you came from. You came from a backwards ritual, which you don't need anymore. But they went back to it and they thought it better, and it's not. And the Pilu people, it's like, yeah, we're a society of merchants, and the person who started it was your father. Okay. How does that shape your future? It's basically, well, don't you want easier roads, maintained roads for travel? The hot air balloons could help you travel across lakes and easier to establish trade routes and things like that. Like, again, he was looking to the future. The history didn't really have anything to do with shaping their future. It's their old ways has always been trade. It didn't shape anything. There'll always be trade. He didn't forget that. And then there's the Modelins. They would kidnap goldsmiths and stuff like that, and that was their old history. Their father came in and established that you don't need to. We'll just, you know, send people to your village for for training. Well, again, his idea of innovating the roads and travel and stuff like that, trade routes and stuff, will establish easier connections and what do you call it? Materials for the village can be easier. They can get easier materials by establishing those routes. Again, he's looking to the future. That would help the future. The history of them stealing people didn't really shape anything in their future. And then there's the giants. They were prison wardens. And yeah, that asshole guy released the monster, but they're now free. They're not just prisoners. They're not just wardens. This one thing that they are free to, grow as a village and as a people and look. Their history, they told us that they write down their deeds on their tombstones. Well, if your entire society is around protecting this monster from being unleashed, that's kind of holding you back. They have to, and there's that guy. It's like, oh, we hate all others. It's like he's being held back by prejudice and stuff like that. It's like, if you want to go do great deeds, you have to go out in the world and do things. Go help people, and they, be a monster hunter or do something great, like sail across the ocean. The first species to sail across the ocean. Why don't they, do that? That would be a big deed on their tombstone. And then there's this bullshit here in this place. It's like, oh, yeah, we were all warring and stuff like that, and then came to this guy said, you don't have to war. It was the, what was it? It was the lower land people wanting territory to farm, because their land, the land was bad for farming, so that's why they attacked the upper region. Well, find them some better region. Or again, this guy can actually introduce farming technology of fixing the soil, stuff like that to help cultivate better farms, or introduce a better crop that can actually grow in the lowlands, so they don't have to attack the highlands. I honestly, now that I think about it, that's the only one where understanding the history will help shape their future, because we have to find out why they attacked the highlands. It's because they wanted better farmland. Well, and that shapes their future. We now fix the problem. You don't need to attack them because we introduce a better crop, or we fix the soil through magic means, or chemical concoctions, or fertilizing the soil, or stuff like that. Or it's the lowlands, so water would run down there, right? Like introduce a plant that grows in a lot of water and stuff like that. Or better yet, introduce the hot air balloon. Like basically, they can find them a good farmland, and if it's not too far, they'll move a small outpost to this farmland, and then use the hot air balloon to make a route, so they can farm all the stuff they need in this new area, and then load it up on the hot air balloons, and then bring it back to their village.
Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
You don't really have to struggle to connect. Just ask them their history, and you don't even need to know their history. You just need to ask, what can I do? What do your people need? Oh, we need better farmland. Oh, we need a better way to tame wild alpacas. Oh, we need a goal. You know, the giants, right? We need a goal to center our people around instead of just guarding the monster. And then it's like the Hanu, the bird people. It's like we need a better farming method that doesn't, you know, kill us every year. Again, this is a moot point. Like it's there's too much emphasis on learning their
To
history.
understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said.
Yeah, this whole expansion is about
And
learning
yet-
history about these people, but it's
What you suggest does not come naturally to me.
when it really doesn't matter. The only thing in history that helps people do is you don't make the same mistakes.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
I don't know what he said.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
Oh, you might reclaim it, but that's going to pieces. No need to worry, I got it back already. What? What? When? Not to mention, this about others are talking about. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got it. She tells the story. Damn, she weak, man. I want to say that. God damn. One mess up and you're on the defensive. Not be so certain. Instrumental in establishing family relations. And two most Marvel Jaw are supposed to order his people left the city in favor of fighting the capital. But remains closer to Not take up arms against us. Neither do they bear great love for outsiders. We're also told that I am to be a Dawn servant. My job to know first of all. Until next time, take care. Okay, let's get going. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So we didn't meet we didn't meet Wukamat's mother, though. Where are we going? Oh, way over here. Actually, wait. I'll show you the new move in Samurai. Come on, something attacked me. Like, there was always some monsters coming after me every time I tried to run. There we go. This is the new move. So, first you need like 50 Kenki, and then the button you use to get instant Kenki transforms into the move. So then you use it, and that's it. Now you can do like instant 3 hard hits just by pressing one button. It's kind of insane. I think they kind of got lazy with Samurai. Discover the map over here. Oh, 160 north, that's pretty close. Right to west. Oh, I saw it. What? Fucking tree, get out of the way. $500 to the west. I know I'm going east. $600 to the south. 400. Southeast. So is it in there? Oh no, there it is. I knew it was going on higher ground. West. Big spiral down. Wait, what? Whoa. Cavern back. I wonder if they're going to use this at all. Yeah, this is the place. Good. That's cool looking. This is cool looking. Was this the lowlands? Wait, what? Didn't I not talk to you? What the fuck?